Let's do a full face of makeup today with the lowest rated makeup products from Sephora. The ratings honestly weren't even that low. They were all like 2-3 stars, but I decided to go with products that had more 1-star ratings than 5-star. And I did my research, besties. I have notes here as to why these products were so disliked. Okay, I'm starting with my brows, and we have this Hourglass eyebrow pencil. This was $17 and it got a 2-star rating. So the main complaint with this is that it's $17 for basically a sample. Hourglass is a very prestige and expensive makeup brand, but $17 for this is actually criminal. They also said that it's very dry, it doesn't work, and it breaks really easily. I'm not really seeing what people mean when they say it's dry. I honestly think it's very creamy, and you guys know me with brow pencils, like, if it's dry, I'll tell you. I don't agree with product performance. I think it's a really good brow product, but the price, whew, I don't even want to know how much a full size of this is. Now for primer, we have this Laura Mercier primer. This is $25 and it has 3 stars. So a lot of people said that this burns, don't love that, and that they love it at first, but then the second they put foundation on, it moves their makeup. The whole point of primer is so that your makeup doesn't move. So if it does move your makeup, what's the point? Okay, the burning, not feeling any burning. If anything, it's actually very cooling. I really like this primer. It gives a very nice blurring effect, which that's what it says, so it is true to its name. Now let's move on to foundation and see if it actually moves, because that was the main 1-star complaint with this primer, is that it moved their makeup. So I'm a little nervous, but we'll see. For foundation, we have this Tarte BB cream. This was $16 and it has 3 stars. Okay, now here were the issues with this. The size is very misleading, which true, this looked so much bigger online. And a lot of people said that this is very orange no matter what shade you get. I feel like BB creams are always orange though, like no matter what. I'm not the biggest fan of BB creams for that reason. The consistency is very moussey. It kind of gives me flashbacks to middle school when I wore that Maybelline mousse foundation. You know which one I'm talking about? I got this in shade Fair. I think that was like one of the lightest shades. And so far, I'm not seeing orange, but it could oxidize, so I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Okay, let's go back to the primer now that the foundation is on my face. I am seeing like a little bit of lifting around my nose. Other than that though, I don't think it's too bad, but everyone's skin is different. So a makeup product that you might love might not work for me, and a product that I love might not work for you. So it really depends. For concealer, this product actually has me shook because it's so brand new and there were so many bad reviews on it already. It's the Mario Concealer. This is $29 and it has 3 stars already. I haven't tried this yet, so I don't want these bad reviews to like influence me into thinking something that I don't actually think. But people were saying that they were extremely disappointed because the foundation is so good and the concealer is just not the same. And now that I'm thinking about it, I really haven't seen a ton of reviews like raving over this, and there might be a reason. The main 1-star complaints were that this creases, it sets into fine lines, it makes your under eyes look crinkly, and that is like the worst thing that you could possibly want, like when looking for a concealer. Let's see if it's true though, because I really want to love this. I'm literally already just blending it out and I can see. Look you can see it. Ooh. Uh-oh. It also dries down very quickly too. Like you gotta really blend it or else you're gonna see like the shadow of where you applied. I don't think I love this either. Look at how it looks on my skin. That is not good. You just see everywhere I place the concealer, it just looks patchy. It's doing nothing for me. That's crazy. All right, let's move on to contour. This is the Glossier Solar Paint Bronzer. It was $20 and it has 3 stars, but the 1-star reviews were absolutely brutal. A lot of people were saying that this is patchy, it doesn't blend, it peels off makeup. I feel like Glossier though is made for more of like a no makeup look rather than a full beat. Let's give it a go though. The pigment is insane. I'm gonna use a brush to blend this out. I'm not seeing the complaints with this one. I think it's a beautiful formula. It blends out beautifully. I think it's great. I can see what people mean when they say it's patchy because there are some like darker spots in some areas than others, but it's not lifting off my makeup. Go to part 2.